Everyone comes to DC to stand outside the White House gates. But right now, Lafayette Square is under construction for the 250-year celebration, so you can't actually walk past. After only being able to see the White House through the fence, I stumbled across an incredible secret right across the street. A brand new, fully interactive space with a full-size replica of the Oval Office, and the best part is, it's completely free. I'm Dawn, a 57-year-old grandma traveling the world solo. I'm house sitting in DC for 2 weeks, and I spent 3 hours inside the People's House. If you love history, patriotism, and incredible technology, let me show you why this spot needs to be at the very top of your DC itinerary. First, let me give you some quick tips. You'll want to book your passes online. They use a time entry system, which is really fabulous because it keeps the crowds more manageable. Give yourself plenty of time to explore here. Don't rush it. The space is very accessible. It has elevators and restrooms. It also has a gift shop at the end, which I felt the prices were pretty reasonable and a good range of options. As soon as you walk in, you realize that this isn't a typical museum with dusty plaques that take forever to read. The White House replica is the beginning of the cool technology being used here. It was fun to watch the curtains open and close on different scenes within the White House, and there's a welcome message recorded by Martin Sheen, which I really enjoyed because I loved the TV show The West Wing. There is so much to explore here, but one of the most interesting was the full-scale replica of the Oval Office. They've recreated every detail down to the carpets and the desks and those side doors we always see on TV. And yes, you can absolutely sit right in the president's chair and capture some great photos. Standing in a room with that much history really brings out a sense of awe, but more than anything, it's really just fun to experience it up close. The technology is so clever. In one of the rooms, you place a book over a sensor, and on the screen will show up information and teach you about the food at the White House or maybe the decorations. I also love the photo wall of past White House staff. You touch a portrait and you learn exactly what their daily jobs entail, all the way from the chefs to the ushers. There's also a photo booth where you can get a free souvenir photo of yourself, maybe kicking off the annual Easter egg hunt or giving a press conference. You even get to touch different items to learn fun, quirky trivia about the White House, like the history of the hidden bowling alley or stories about the president's daughter who got married right there in the White House. But the area that absolutely blew me away was where they show the history of the different rooms. You stand there and watch virtual scenes play out in each room, showing the moments that shaped these walls, like the fire that burned the White House. I love history, and seeing it brought to life like this actually reminded me of how strong this country is. If you're coming to DC, grab a time ticket online and don't miss this exhibit. This is exactly why I fell in love with solo travel at this point in my life. No rush, plenty of history, and everything on my own terms. If you're looking for realistic, no-nonsense travel inspiration, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. Next up, we're exploring U Street, the Meridian Hill Drum Circle, and having lunch at Ben's Chili Bowl. Let's keep writing this next chapter on our own terms. I'll see you in the next one.